Good morning. This morning it is not as cold as yesterday. It's right at about 31 degrees, which is much better than the 20 yesterday. We are on dry, gravelly ground, and it was very windy all night, so there was zero condensation. So far it's shaping up to be a wonderful day. We're getting packed up right now. It is right at 6 a.m. and we're going to head to Scissors Crossing. We are only 2.5 miles, and then we get to do our first hitch of the PCT into Julian. Don't fold that up too good because we're gonna have to use your hiker to town side.
I know.
It is 6:30 a.m. and we are off to the races.
2.8 miles. Oh, let me off.
Wow. What a beautiful morning. This definitely seems much more lush and green than I was anticipating. Okay, we had been walking that way, and then we get to this blacktop road, and the trail makes a hard left. And now we're going head on into wind. I'm trying to block the mic here with my hand, but it's a chilly morning. I think it's 31, 32 degrees, and now with the wind, it's chilly. But nonetheless, this is our first actual town day. You know, we went to Lake Morena, but that was just like a general store that we stopped in for the afternoon. And then Mount Laguna we walked into, that was just like, what, 2 restaurants and a little inn. But Julian is our first actual town where we'll be able to hopefully find a good Wi-Fi to upload videos, and there's an outfitter, I think a real grocery store for resupply and all that. So I am looking forward to the first town day. And when we get to Scissors Crossing, that'll be 77 miles in. The trail is all of a sudden lined with little yellow flowers. Looking left, looking right, looking left again. Make a run! There was nobody coming. There's a water cache and trash can, some chairs.
There's a young lady named Minnie, and I have a phone number. She can be here in a little few minutes if you want to go.
Oh, I want to try it.
Snow, we had snow.
We were walking.
Oh, it was Friday and Saturday. Yeah.
Got a very quick hitch, and here we are in Julian, and we both whipped out the phones at the same time, so I'm gonna be real quick so she can go. Oh, here's the cafe. We are at Mom's Pies. Look at those. +1 booked us our stay here, and he got us this really fancy place. This is what's called the Parlor. We'll be taking tea in the parlor.
Tea here with biscuits.
Oh, I did not know there was biscuits.
Those biscuits.
You sound like Moira.
Oh, there's also a miner's diner. The cowboys, the cowgirls, no smoking, drinking, cussing, or dancing in church, the pastor. The Julian diner is a really cool little place. It's very small. We are here. I have coffee, and I'm happy now that I'm inside. The server just got here, so they let us in a minute too early. So far, the morning is great, and I think Roadrunner is going to get biscuits and gravy. Go figure. The hiker hunger must not have set in yet. We're leaving a good bit of food. Maybe it's just because we're saving room for pie. That's an interesting store. Pistols and petticoats. It looks like just clothes, but we're heading up to the Outfitter. Oh, this is a neat little place here. All right, we're headed to Julian Market in Delhi to see about some resupply. It's a really cute little town. It's kind of cool out. It's sunny, but I don't know, maybe 50. It's pretty chilly. All right, this is the back of the community center in Julian. And I had to come back here to go to the restroom. And we have been to both markets. They're just across the street from one another. Kind of compared the resupply items, bought a couple things here and there. I'm gonna run back to the Outfitter and get a couple more things, and that will complete my resupply. All right, it is time for one of the most iconic things of the PCT. We're gonna go get our free pie at none other than Mom's Pie Shop.
It's like a news anchor.
Okay, so they give us options too. Like, do you want flaky or crumb? And then you get 3 different flavors of ice cream, and you got hot chocolate. Our total bill would have been $40-something, and they comp it all for PCT hikers. This place is amazing. Roadrunner did a great start.
Yes, it is.
All right, what's your trail name?
My trail name is +1.
Okay, where are you from?
I'm from Denmark.
All right, and do you have any previous experience on the PCT?
I did hike half of the PCT in 2022.
Okay, and is that how you got your trail name?
That is how I got my trail name. Just before the Sierras, I had this girl I was hiking with. She was going home for a wedding in Pennsylvania, and she asked me if I wanted to be her wedding date, her +1. And I'm the guy that's crazy enough to say yes. Let's take 3 weeks off in the middle of the Sierras, go for a wedding in Pennsylvania. So I became the +1.
You definitely earned that trail name.
I think I did, yeah.
So far in the first 77 miles, is there anything that was very much different than you remembered from 2022?
Yeah,
or whatever year.
2022, I started like 3 weeks earlier than I did this year, and there was no water. Everyone was running out, dehydration was a big thing. This time around, we get into day 4, and there's a snowstorm coming. So that was quite a different scenario. So I would say, you know, the trail is, even if you've done it before, it's gonna be different. It's never the same.
Okay. Now, let's see here. What's your favorite gear item?
My favorite gear item?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a tough one. That gotta be my new. I have a little silicone thing that I could use to add chocolate milk powder into my smart water bottles. Okay. That gotta be the new thing.
So let's talk about the chocolate milk powder.
Right.
So you're carrying like how much of that?
Well, I probably have a pound right now because I bought a big bucket.
It's a gallon-sized freezer bag, and it's
it's
got a lot in it.
It did. I was sitting in the showers in 2022, like looking at this chocolate, like, you know, everyone always have a few pockets of chocolate, want to cook it up, and I was like, what if I just add it into water? I will have a chocolate milk on show cold, and I did that, and it was amazing. So after that, I've been carrying chocolate milk powder everywhere.
I may have to learn from you and try that. All right, do you have anything else you want to add? Any final words?
Just, you know, come out here. It's awesome.
How was your pie?
It was amazing. Mom's pie is the best. Mom's
good.
pie, Julian. Recommend.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so I have not videoed for a few hours. We were able to get into our motel early. We all got showered. The laundry situation here was $15 and you give them a bag and you can't have it back until 8 a.m. the next morning. So we really weren't down with that. So we ended up doing shower laundry, and we've been hanging stuff to dry outside, but it's kind of cool. The sun's not too hot today. We've used hair dryers.
The problem is, even if we had gotten it at 8, it would have been damp. That's...
The key, I found out when it was bad weather, the key is inside. Moving it after there's a really hard...
Look at these vats of sauce. Wow. Yum. All right, headed back from dinner, and oh my gosh, I thought I had hiker hunger. I'm so full. I shared a pizza with the guy we all try to keep calling One Step, but that's not his name. Plus one.
There we go.
And man, I am so full. Him and I are both like, I think I could upchuck. Anyway, it has been a really good day in Julian. We are headed back now, and it's actually early. I think it's only like 5:30 or so. So probably early to bed. You know, they say early to bed, early to rise. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you all good night, and I'll see you tomorrow as we get back on the trail heading north.